Okay. Hey, we're here with another coaching session. We are going to talk to a gentleman in his 40s who's looking to improve erection strength, last longer during sex, all great things. It's not taking any medications. His weight is where it should be. Has morning erections every once in a while. Tries to eat healthy most of the time. Good thing. Has the about good 50% on the meat-based diet, animal-based diet. Had erection issues last few months. Works out all the time. Problems falling asleep. I can understand that. Um, Not really that stressed. Does intermittent fasting regularly. Love it. Does drink occasionally, and it's not taking GoodWood, but hey, we'll work on that.
We
but
will.
well, working on just talking through this conversation. So, any blanks to fill in with that?
No, B. I'm pretty good. Pretty sure. I think I was just going over your survey or what needs to be done and what I do. So just kind of not sure what more I can do other than, like you said, the good wood form you have.
Yeah, yeah. And I always say it's a supplement, so it's supposed to supplement the other things you do. So let's talk about those other things. Always, we start with the basic, which is in terms of your sleep. So, how is your sleep?
Uh, Interrupted constantly. I got a 5-year-old likes to crawl into bed with me and the wife, so that just kind of throws things off. I'm a light sleeper, so I hear things even when they're walking on the carpet. So I might get, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night if lucky. So
Mm-hmm.
unless I go in one of the other spare rooms and and crash in there, with no disturbance. So,
Right,
but
right, right. Um, well, I would say this. I mean, you can I get that whole light sleeper thing. That's I call that protection mode for men. It's like, I can hear anything. I need to be up and take care of the family. I got you on that. But we do need to make sure you're healthy enough to be doing that for a good long time. So definitely would suggest having a conversation with the family members, and obviously the 5-year-old, that's a different story. But and just seeing what you can do to get that steady sleep. You want to be around for uh your grandkids and all that great stuff. Yeah, that sleep is a huge part of it, because of course your testosterone builds it in the evening, along with your immune system. And if you're getting just 5 hours of sleep, your immune system is actually slipping and your cancer cells are increasing. That's just the way this process works. So that's why I always start with, let's get that piece of the puzzle going. Um, and let me see, it's a couple other things I just noted in here. Um, so you say you eating healthy most of the time, and what's uh what's a good day as compared to what's a bad day for you?
a good day. Well, let's see. I'm usually up around 5 a.m. Start working. I don't eat past 7 o'clock at night, and I usually don't get home until about 3:34. That's usually when I eat. I don't eat fast food at all. I eat a lot of salads. I guess a bad day would be like chicken enchiladas or something like that, but grilled chicken, things, that of that nature. I'll have a burger once in a while here and there. I got in-laws that are really good. That I'm from Vegas, and they're chefs at 4 and 5 star restaurants. So
Mm.
I have no problem buying the meat as long as they cook it. And they the steaks. You know what? I do that too, but that's not like every once a week or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I do exercise quite a bit, and there's a pizza place that does a phenomenal salad, and it's like antipasto, so it has a lot of meats, cheeses, and things like that. And I'm big on that's like candy to me. So I'll grab one of those, and I'll work out for about an hour. I do an indoor training cycling. I do
Mm-hmm.
that at high intensity for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half, where my heart rate's up to 135 up to about 170. So, and then after that, I'm hungry. I jump on, I grab that salad. So that's kind of how I eat.
Okay. As far as your working out, do you include any lifting in it, or you straight with the cardio?
Yeah, I do a lot of cardio. I lost a lot of weight and a lot of muscle.
Mm.
So I've incorporated the weightlifting. So I also do 3 to 4 times a week. I do also high intensity with dumbbells. So I have that at home.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I do all that. I'll do that too. So I'll do, like 300 reps and like 30 minutes, 5, 6 exercises, and it's just rapid, right after one after the other. So
I'm going to tell you something that's going to sound a little bit harsh because you sound like me.
go
You're
for
doing
it.
too much, man. And when I say that, I'm saying that from the standpoint of what you're describing is that your body's in stress because of the lack of sleep. A lot of working out is also about recovery. And so if you're having issues with getting, getting close to 8 hours of sleep, continued sleep, while you're sleeping, your body's recovering from all the work you did. So you created energy potential. You're tearing your muscles for growth when you're lifting the weights. And, if you're not allowing your body to recover, then it's like, well, okay, I have a lot of stress. I've stressed my body. I don't have the recovery time. And that's going to affect a lot of other things. And as you mentioned before, going to the gym and you're doing the high intensity cycling and everything like that. The unfortunate thing is that's also causing a lot of stress for your body. It works as far as your cardio, but as far as your muscles are concerned, it's taking away from your muscle growth. The thing with that, especially since you're in your 40s, is that you need your muscle now. Um, because if you're looking at people who are successful later on in life, it's not because of the cardio, it's more because of lifting weights so you can maintain that muscle. That muscle is going to, help you in terms of your uh, food metabolism and just your body running better. Cardio, I don't have anything against cardio except when it causes problems. And if you've done that excessive cardio, now you're changing over to hit, and I'm with you. I love working out, and I would sit there and it's like when someone described this to me, I was like, "Oh, come on, man! I just finally got to working out all the time, and now you're telling me I'm doing too much." It's like, well, yeah, you probably noticed that you're sort of plateauing. It's like even with the you're losing weight, and then it's like your body just can start plateauing because it's stressed. So you're either going to have to, well, no, you need to do both. You need to improve your sleep, and if you're doing from that high intensity, you need to find a level that works, or eh, and or you know look more towards meditation, more towards things that's going to lower your stress. In fact, I would say, especially if you have a 5 year old, look for other things that can lower your stress. Whether it's I actually make a list of things. It's just, I'm a visual person. So just around my house, it's like, look, I need to clean the windows. Let me just write that down and just get that out of the way. It's sort of cathartic to be able to list out all your stressful things and then get it done, get those things out of the way. That way, with your, I think a couple of things will happen. If you're slowing down with the amount of working out you're doing, your hunger for those particular things, like that pizza place that you were talking about, it's like you stress your body, and your body's like, I gotta eat, and you go eat, and it's not necessarily the right thing. If you slow down with the intensity of that exercise, allow your body to recover. That's the big thing. If you're allowing your body to recover, then you're going to find that your testosterone actually goes up, um, especially with the sleep. So once again, you have that energy potential from all that working out, but if you're not allowing your body to get that rest in, you're running into problems now. It's showing up now, but you continue that same pattern over a longer period of time, it's going to show up in terms of injuries, just random, like, I'm not sure why this isn't working today. I think it was the comedian Cedric the Entertainer said, you get older, you reach for a box of cereal and your ankle pops. It's, it's all these weird things start happening. So we want to make sure that you're resting, so you don't have to worry about those issues. Um, so let's see here. Well, while I'm going through, is there anything in particular you had any questions about?
No, other than like I said, I mean, you've pretty much nailed it down. I know I need to slow it down a little bit. I know I need to relax a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like I've missed out if I don't get my workout in. And again, with the 5-year-old, the stress of the amount of homework that's this kindergartner brings home every night, it's crazy. But
Oh, wow.
I know I've been following you for a while, I've seen your transformation as well, and it's kind of like relating to that. It's like how I dropped like 18 pounds in 3 days, not even really trying, just working out, and I like where I feel like I'm at. Sundays, I usually at the park with my daughter, running
Mm,
around, teaching her how to run. I just attract a bunch of kids that want to beat the old man and see who's faster, and
mm.
I'm not tired, and I'm smoking them, and
That's got to feel
you
good. Yeah.
know, it does. It does. My thing is too, like right now, I weighed myself this morning and I was at like 193. My weight fluctuates between 193 and like 198, but
Hmm.
I don't want to get any lower than like say 190. Like I said, I mean, I probably have about a pound or so of fat around, the waist, but that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. So,
Mm.
I don't know, but I have been following you. I follow you all the time. I catch you when you're live, and I don't know. My one question again, there's so many supplements and everything out there. I
Hmm.
mean, I know you say the GoodWood is working for you, man. I think it's time for me to jump on board and try it myself because hey,
Oh,
I
yeah.
waste a lot of money on stuff that doesn't work. So now it's time to find something that will.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, like I always say, it's a supplement to supplement. So all the other things that you're doing, I think you're a good candidate for it showing up well for you. Actually, let me just double check here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you said you're a 5 on that scale. I think, yeah, reducing the amount of stress in terms of the exercise and other things around there, adding in the good wood. Um, and I think, even the things that, it sounds like your eating is okay. Could be improved. But I think once again, taking that stress out will allow your body to like say, oh, okay, we're cool. We don't need to get the hunger pains going and everything like that. And you're doing an intermittent fasting, so that's a great thing.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna ask you about that. Should I eat more often? Because again, I'm up early and I work throughout my day. I'm in sales. I put in 8 to 10,000 steps a day because I'm from store to store
Mm,
Um, but I can control my hunger. I don't like I'm sitting in a parking lot of one of my stores and then there's a McDonald's next to me, but I don't have any urges to go and buy
hmm.
anything, from McDonald's or anything like that. So I can control my hunger. Do you think maybe I should eat more? Maybe eat something after like 10 hours and then later on 4 or 5 hours later have dinner?
Depends on what your goal is. It sounds like you're close to your target weight of 190. You're just sitting at 193 to 198. Sitting at 193. So, I wouldn't say if anything, just up the quality of it. Um, the the more quality, when I say quality, basically I mean getting more plants in, things like that. The more you have that in your system, the more fiber that you have, the calmer your body is, the easier it is for it to repair itself. And that's what you're really looking for, so that you can move up the sexual performance scale and get to a point where it's I'm sorry, get to a point where you don't have to think about it. You want to the best lifestyle is when you're not even thinking about it. You're just like, I know my lifestyle a good 3-4 years ago was insane in terms of just eating and drinking, doing all this other kind of stuff. It took me a long while to get to the point where I am now, where it's like I feel so much better. I
Good for you.
remember, yeah, thank you. I remember getting out of bed. It was like pain 101 every morning, just more pain. Now I just hop out of the bed and I'm feeling great. And so it takes a while to get there, but you know, I think you can. And if you're doing the intermittent fasting, I don't think there's a need to increase. In fact, as you get older, studies have shown that the people who do better actually eat less. And part of that reason, I think, is less, sort of like Mother Nature is saying, like, hey, you've been here for a long time. You can't eat the rest of the planet. We need to save some for the kids. So as you get older, you need less food. And you're because we in our heads think like, okay, I mean, you're doing it, you out there running around with the kids. There's some people is like, I can't run around with the kids anymore, and I'm just going to eat the same amount of food. It's like, well, you're not running around with the kids. It's a different change in life. So no, it's not necessary to eat more. Just eat higher quality.
Okay. All right, B. Appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Been a
cool.
huge help, and I really do appreciate that. And when we're done here, I'll be going onto your site and ordering in that GoodWood, man. Because I got, I don't know why I haven't started it sooner, but hey, I can't complain if I'm not even taking the steps to the right direction, right?
Yeah. And yeah, we also have the subscription that you can get the ECS 25 program, so you can get all the 7 video course of me just laying out everything all at the same time instead of just on the YouTube channel. So whatever we can do to help, that's what we're here for. So hey, I really do appreciate you hopping on with me and sharing your information. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for giving this offer up because, man, I've had a lot of questions, but you can only type so fast on them YouTube videos, and you got 100,000 people, looking for answers. You don't always get what you don't
Yeah.
not always get it. So appreciate you,
Hey,
man.
hey, appreciate you too. Thanks a lot. And got any questions? Hey, hit me up. I appreciate everything you're doing. You inspired me. So let's keep going, man.
Well, thank you, sir. You do the same. Have a great day, B.
You do. You too. You
Yes,
too.
sir.